today's a mail day. Today's a fun day. Let's start with this one. See what it's all about. Oh, it doesn't look good. It's kind of smushed. Kind of smushed, but a Wi-Fi camera. Just for fun. I bought it. It was dirt cheap on either Temu or Ali Express. I can't remember. So, I thought I'd give it a shot. I think that's the app. They all look the same. Yeah, I think that's the same. And I'm sure the picture quality is going to be crap. But I can't remember what I paid, $6 or $8, maybe $10. It was one of those promos. So, and this is it here. It looks like a little piggy. So, anyway, it's got a little tripod foot. The lens is pretty big. Place for their charging cord and micro SD card. But it's just little. So I thought I'd give it a shot and see what it's all about. See if I can connect to it and be one of those things that I put on my train, maybe strap it down or something like that. Who knows? It'll be fun to try and test, especially for that price. I think these normally run $26 or so, and I'm pretty sure I got it for less than 10. So I'm pleased with that. Well, that doesn't look promising, but anyway. Oh, multiple bags. Multiple fun. As you can see, I kind of went a little crazy on Temu and Ali Express or whatever, China Bay type stuff. Well, the reason I did this was I got T connectors for my club layout. I ordered some for myself, and then I decided I'd go do on a shopping spree. So these are those T connectors. I got two different colors. And these are the ones I bought for myself. As you can see, they're the wireless connectors. Lever nut connector, I think is what they're actually called. So my purpose for these were, and of course they got the screw holes for mounting, but the bus wire goes in one side, comes out the other, and then the feeder wire connects into that. And yeah, that's and then I can just zip screw it into the underside of the table, and we've got it made. No soldering. So, and we just daisy chained the bus wire. So, does this say anything? Doesn't say what it is. Well, let's find out, shall we? Oh, I remember. Okay, so I had to order these, and the funny thing is, when I ordered one, I could get it for dirt cheap shipping. But then when I changed the quantity to 2, the shipping went nuts. But I ended up ordering 2 sets of everything anyway. So this, I don't know if you can see it. I'll have to open it up. This is for a future project, but there, you can see it there. Now, I don't know how accurate these will be, but you know, we can put them in a DIY box or something and plug them in, but it's going to monitor the voltage and the amperage at the same time. So, and these were just a few dollars each. Probably less than $6 each. So that's cool. So I got 2 of those. Well, let's see what this is. It doesn't say. Might even be the same thing. Who knows? Let's see what it is. Oh no, okay. I ordered these and then I ended up finding a bunch. But that's fine. The more I have, the merrier. I got 2 different types. These are speaker wire receptacles, push connectors. Two connectors and 2 4 connectors. So, very good. This is heavy. What did I get here? Oh yes, bought these for my train club, and I didn't. There we go. All right, as I said, slight deviation to the plan. So yeah, if I didn't say this before, we'll cut it in. Bought these, a bunch of these for my club layout, so we can connect the modules together with the 2 connectors, male and female end from each module, which would take, say, the left rail and the right rail, and then you can connect them and you've got both left and rights, and they're definitely not as expensive as the 4 pin trailer connectors, and they're not as difficult to connect either. So the club now has a bunch, and now I have some as well. I believe I bought more than that, which I think is what's in this bag. As I said, it's weird. You get a pack for a certain amount of shipping, and then when you double the pack, it didn't make sense to keep the shipping. Like it was, I'd get a pack of 10 and it was, say, $1.50 for shipping. I get 2 packs of 10 and it was like $8 shipping instead of like 4. So you order it separate and you save on shipping. So that's why these came in 2 packs. Don't ask me why, and I believe this would be the same as well. I've got 2 of the same packs. So last one of this bunch. So these are all for projects, and yeah, it's kind of fun. So this is a right box plus bubble packed. Okay. I mean, I could have went on Temu and Ali Express and looked at what I bought. I'll have to do that and make sure I got everything, but what was this? I can't remember. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So I spent a little extra money and bought these switches, these dial switches. So, of course, it's not, there we go. So it's like, they go like this. So I did this more for fun, to figure out how these work, more than anything. So, of course, 0 is off, 1 is one thing, and 0 is off, and 2 is the other. So instead of having a double pole, double throw switch for DCC and DC, DC, DCC. That's kind of my thought. And I'm just probably being fancy more than anything. But also, I was thinking, I want to make my programming easier. So, you know, you can obviously program on the main, but I also have the PR3 Extra and the programming track booster from Soundtracks. Was it a PTB 1000, 9000? I'm not sure what it is. So, you know, the PR3 Extra is great for upgrading the sounds of Digitrack's sound decoder, and any functions of any common decoder. But when you have Soundtracks or older QSI or, you know, even Lock Sound, it's better to have the programming track booster to ensure that the programming track pushes enough power to program through the decoder's resistors and stuff. So I ended up buying 2 of the same switch, and this same thing goes with the delivery. It was to save some money on the shipping. So what I'll have is I'll have it off, and this will be the PR3 Extra, and this will be the PM, or the programming track booster, something to that effect. It'll just be for fun rather than a toggle switch. Toggle switch would have been cheaper and easier, but why not? Let's go fancy. So yeah, that was quite a, and I still have more on my my wish list from Ali Express and Temu. But yeah, that was I didn't drink or anything when I did the shopping. I was just thinking that I would spend a little money, and I can't remember. I think all of this came to maybe 30 or 40 bucks. So it was pretty fun. Anyway, if more comes in, I'll splice it in to the mail day opening. Otherwise, that'll be that. If this is it, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And like, share, and subscribe. Alright, so this is the last item of the first mailbag order. Mail day order. I think I've got other items to combine with this. Anyway, with luck, these will work for something that I need to do. Oh, they're individually wrapped. That's special. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 5 of these. This is supposed to be the same motor that Dave from Scott Rails got. So let's take a look. Man, I love skew wound armatures. They're so smooth. You don't have the bump where the magnet does its thing. So the purpose of this is I have a few locomotives that I would love to upgrade the motors on, especially the President's Choice locomotives. But this one's special in that the way they have it working is there's a cylinder with two pins poking out, just like this one, coming off of the worm gear. And this one goes on the motor which will work well. Goes on there like that. Then there's this little X piece that connects them together somehow. Like that. And then this goes in the opposite, and then she runs. So provided we can make this work, we'll be in good shape. Now, where did the original motor go? I have that somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to compare size, and we're going to make it work one way or another. And yeah, if I don't have to cut that shaft off, that's great. If I do, I will. Maybe even mount a flywheel on it, which would be even better. But if there's no flywheel, the decoder will make up the difference anyway. So we are on our way to finishing this finally for my friend, and moving on to other projects, which would be lovely. Now, Dave said he paid $1 for these, which they were $1, but when I got onto the ad, they were $1 shipping or $6 shipping or something like that. So they end up being like $2 each. But I mean, $2 for a motor, can't go wrong. Alright, next is another unboxing. Okay, so this is another Ali Express purchase. Was on just kind of snooping around, coming up with things to look up, and then finding inexpensive items. So this was a 3-item purchase, I believe. So let's see what's in this. Okay. That's what I ordered. It's what shows on the manifest anyway. How much did I pay for that? I bought one 2-pin plug. Good gravy. I hope it's not. Anyway, these are 2-pin micro plugs. I thought I bought a bunch of them, but it looks like I've only bought a male and a female. Better check to see the pricing, because if I paid $20 for one, they're going back. Yeah, something's not right there. There should have been a bunch. Unless the ad, I misread the ad. Now, these should be LEDs, micro LEDs. Now, supposedly I bought 100 of them. Two sets of 50, pre-wired, which looks pretty darn good. Look at how that's just tiny. Like, there's 50 LEDs in there. And these are supposed to be warm white. Yeah. Let's see if we can even get them to work here. Oh, very fine wire. Beauty. Oof, lots of wire. So what do you think? Red positive, blue negative? I don't even know if I'll get enough. Yeah, I'm not gonna. What can I use to hold those in? I know I have something somewhere. Oh yeah, these. Just junk you keep. Cut leads from resistors and other things. I could solder these, but let's see if I can get them to work. Something like that, kind of wedge it in there. Let's get an LED lead, it's a little chunkier than a resistor lead. But of course. Oh, look at that, it works. That's pretty cool. It's a nice tone. Very good. Nice. All right. So I'm pleased with that purchase. Not so much with the micro. The micro pins. Mind you, if it's $1 or something like that, I'll be fine with the, because I probably just bought one to test, so we'll, but for some reason I have a funny suspicion that micro connector was $20, which it will go back for $20. It's not worth $20. $1? No problem. 20? No. Alright, so there's some LEDs. Then there's this. It's pretty light, so I don't know exactly what this, I can't remember what this was. What does it say? Does it say anything? Doesn't say anything. Alright. Oh. Oh. Oh, yes. These are my 2-in-1 lights, methinks. Yes. So, not sure exactly what I'll be using these for, but I thought they were neat. And they have 3 wires off of them. They're not even tinned, but they're tiny little LEDs. And one obviously is a positive and negative, but there's 2 positives and 1 common ground, and 1 lead does a warm white and 1 lead does a red. So it's like 2-in-1 LEDs. Now, depending on how I can get these wired up, I might be able to do marker lights out of them, or I don't know, maybe even signals, ground signals or something like that, white, red. I don't have green. So anyway, yeah, I gotta check the pricing on these. I know I paid a pretty penny for these, and and it's worth it for what I bought. So yeah, that was a mailbag from Ali Express, which is pretty cool. Now, the last mailbag for a while, mail day, and you can tell it's from Temu. So let's. I bought a few things. I was waiting in the hotel with my wife and my son, so we could take him to the airport. What, damn near 2 weeks ago now, to go to Germany and surrounding countries for a school trip. So I was just wasting time on Temu. So I bought a few things. This is kind of a leather vinyl tape. I bought this to patch up my lawn tractor seat. It's got a little hole starting in the cover. This is why I downloaded the app, and when you download the app and you sign in for Temu, your first purchase is like dirt cheap. So I think this was the purchase that I made, and I got it for like $6 or $7. Yeah. And it's one of those little levels. It tells you the degrees and everything. I don't know if it's got a battery. Probably doesn't. Probably need batteries, yeah. AAA. Or AA. Oh, AAA. I don't know if those are magnets or not. They would kind of, yeah, they are magnets. Which is cool. So yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but it changes the angle or degree, so pretty cool. And it's got a little bubble level too. So for a few bucks, why not, right? What else we got? Yeah. So when I started my new job, uh, coming home one day after work, I ended up trying to avoid an accident on the highway, and I ended up running over a deer that the previous people hit, and it damaged my car, which was fine. Insurance covered me, and I got the cosmetic work and whatever completed repairs. And then not 2 weeks later, the power was out at the office, so I decided to go home. And instead of going straight home, I decided I'll just pop into a nearby pawn shop just to see what was available. And I parked in such a way that I thought I was away from people, um, and lo and behold, this lady, instead of backing up and turning her wheels, she backed straight into my car. So she did a lot of damage to her bumper, and I got a nice good dent in the back passenger side of my car back door. So I thought, why not get a dent repair kit? And I got a little suction cup thing here too, to see if I can pop those dents out. So it was only just a few bucks, so why not give it a shot, eh? And then this is the last. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Paid only a few bucks for this. The dollar store here in Canada had Sunbeam battery testers. It was a little bit smaller than this, and on the back there was a wire with a little wand, and you put the positive end on the top, and then you touch the negative on the bottom, and it lit up and told you if it was good or not. Plus, it had a 9-volt battery tester here. So I thought, ironically enough, there's a 2-pack of these at Princess Auto right now for $9 or $10. I can't remember how much I paid for these, just a few dollars. So, anyway, oh yeah, and there's the 9-volt. Here's the 1.5-volt. And then, it's got its little display. There's not much to it. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. It goes right to good. That's pretty cool. Kind of a pain to try to hold these in, but whatever. Button battery. Where's the button cell go? Oh, maybe. And that's good too. Look at that. So the button cells must be all the way up in here like that. That's cool. All right. So yeah. Um, the let's see, where am I here? Yeah. Okay. battery tester. 2 dent remover things and the angle finder, less than 30 bucks. Oh yeah, and vinyl tape for my seat. Yeah, 28 bucks and change. So pretty good, pretty fun. All right, so I'm gonna edit this together sometime, and we'll go from there. Like and subscribe, comment. Love to hear your comments. I try to get back to everybody. And yeah, have yourself a great day.